Hello and welcome back to Thirst of Mystery. The Simpsons never disappoints viewers with its eerie Simpsons predictions that ring true years later. Each episode is filled with the Simpsons family interacting with other residents of Springfield, including guest stars that appeared in some episodes on The Simpsons. Yet what intrigues viewers is how some events were predicted by the Simpson writers at least 5 years before it happened. So what did the Simpsons predict? Could it be that the Simpsons really predicts world events? Or is the world just following the Simpsons script? Number 1. A submersible disaster. In Season 17, Episode 10 in 2006, a more recent prediction from The Simpsons became clear earlier this year when fans made the connection between the Titanic submersible disaster and the episode Homer's Paternity Coot. In the episode, Homer finds a man he thinks is his long-lost father and agrees to venture into the depths of the ocean with him in an attempt to find an old ship. Disaster strikes and Homer gets stuck, but thankfully opens his eyes in a hospital a few days later. Last June, a real-life submersible carrying 5 passengers toward the sunken Titanic unfortunately imploded. The expedition to see the wreck dominated conversations around the world, and the tragedy has raised crucial questions about safety regulations and protocols to prevent a similar event from ever happening again. Number 2. Trump's 2024 presidential ambition. Are the writers and producers of The Simpsons experimenting with dark magic? Do they have a crystal ball through which they can accurately see into the future? Because, as you may already know, this cartoon series has made many astounding predictions that came to pass, evoking awe and wonder in the hearts and minds of everyone. However, these guys decided to kick it up a notch, and the most dramatic one yet would be the prediction of Trump's 2024 presidential ambition. On Tuesday, November 15, 2022, the former president of the United States, Donald Trump, arguably one of the most controversial the country has ever seen, depending on whose side you're on, he decided it was time to reclaim the throne he lost in 2021. In his usual grandiose fashion, again, Trump took to the stage and claimed his ambition with his iconic words. "In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States." That was when the screenwriter's writer for the series, Al Jean, decided it was their time to shine again. Sharing a scene from a 2015 episode of the animated series, Mr. Jean showed the world that somehow they had predicted this way before Trump ever declared his intentions. Number 3. Malfunctioning voter machines. Seems to have predicted an electoral mishap related to former President Barack Obama. A brief moment depicts Homer voting for Obama in a booth, but has soon revealed to have been tallied as one for John McCain. Homer is terrified of the machine, which won't let him exercise his similar event would occur in 2012, with a viral YouTube video showing an incorrectly registered vote. Instead of the vote in a booth in Pennsylvania being counter for Obama, it appears to have been tallied for Mitt Romney, sparking controversy among the public. Number 4. World War III. On November 22, 1987, a special episode of The Simpsons aired on The Tracy Ullman Show. Although it was very hilarious, there might be a hidden message in there somewhere. The episode centers around Homer Simpson repeatedly pranking his family with World War III scares many times during the episode. He would wake them up asking them to rush into the fallout shelter as if it was the end of the world. Would a makeshift shelter in the house of an ordinary American man shield him and his family in the case of a nuclear fallout? I'll leave that to you to figure it out. Many American households could find themselves reenacting reflecting the scenes in this episode. As it stands, we are way closer to this Third World War than we were when the episode aired. First, we had a World War scare in 2020 before the virus came. Secondly, if you study world politics very carefully and the number of conflicts that have erupted in many places around the world, you will see that our world is not at peace. Although we are not at war, we are far from experiencing a peaceful existence. Could 2024 be the year when everything reaches its peak and all the nations bring out their big guns to wipe everybody out? We certainly hope not, but let's see. Thanks for watching. Feel free to tell us what prediction you find most shocking. See you in the next video. So what other surprising predictions do The Simpsons might have in store for us in the coming months?